Charge chasing from second. She's a man-eater, clings the rail and saves ground the entire trip. On the outside, Big Daddy Cool joins her. Perfect Neighbor is 3.5 lengths back, and sitting chilly at the moment is the rider, and Sotomayor at the back of the field as they thunder down the back stretch with 6 furlongs remaining in the Super Stakes. Drummer Boy in front, but not so far. Will in Charge has whittled away at the lead. She's a man-eater, will not allow him to slip away from her today. On the outside, that's Big Daddy Cool. Perfect Neighbor is 4 lengths in behind them, and Sotomayor remains firmly planted at the back as they run toward the half-mile in the Super Stakes, and now Will in Charge grabs that lead. But She's a Man-Eater is right there on his inside. Only a length and a piece separates them. Big Daddy Cool now asked to charge after them. Drummer Boy has done his work and begins to fade. Perfect Neighbor toward the back of the field, and last of all, it's Sotomayor inside the final 3. Will in Charge by a length and a quarter. She's a Man-Eater now will try to eat into that lead as they leave the 5/16th, and it is a Will in Charge near the rail with the lead at the top of the lane in the Burger King Super Stakes. Here is She's a Man-Eater now. She looks to have gobbled him up already, but Will in Charge is not quitting. He's fighting on the inside rail. Big Daddy Cool and the rest are all beaten. It's She's a Man-Eater with that lead inside the final 16th. Will in Charge refuses to go away. The filly, She's a Man-Eater fighting. Will in Charge rallying on the rail. She's a Man-Eater in a head bob. May have beat Will in Charge.
Will in Charge on the inside, battling gamely under Jockey Haladine after She's a Man-Eater on the outside with Omar Walker gained the upper hand in mid-stretch. The victory margin in the head bob, a short head in a very fast time in the 40th Super Stakes.
Leaving the half mile, I see Will in Charge quickly, and I just move with him because I know he's the danger. So I just move with him and just go on the outside of him. And my aunt started to pick it up because she liked to see the track. That's how she get up. So once I put her out there and I switch her lead up the straight and ask her to run, she does give me everything that she has.
Ian Kong's She's a Man-Eater avenges recent losses to Will in Charge and repeats as Super Stakes champion as a 4-5 favourite. Big Daddy Cool a further 7.5 lengths back in third. Her time of 2 minutes 5 seconds even. The fastest Super Stakes win in 13 years since Miracle Man's 2005 victory in 2:04.60. A very pleasing run this for champion trainer Wayne Da Costa.
Well, we gave her a little more, some longer stretch works because it's not 7 furlongs we're going 10 furlongs. So we figured she needed a little bit more, and she responded well in the morning workouts, and we figured she had a great chance.
In a family affair, She's a Man-Eater's younger brother. Earlier on the card, aced the Coca-Cola Invitational Mile. Under jockey Javanil Patterson, the 3-year-old colt raced with a pace for the entire trip and entered the homestretch second and ready to pounce on the leader Hill is Halo.
Hill is Halo. She's looking for her 5th consecutive win. Without exception, will try to deny her, along with Houdini's Magic, and without exception now taken off the rail. Hill is Halo making hard work of it on the front end. Without exception, a real threat on the outside, and now, without exception, looks to be getting the better of Hill is Halo. It's without exception under the stick and coming away in the Invitational Mile. Without exception, running away with Javanil Patterson. They'll win the mile by 5 or more over Hill is Halo.
After 2 second-place finishes, Without Exception delivers a career-best run here to score in the Invitational Mile by a widening 5 lengths for trainer Da Costa and owner Ian Kong. His winning time, a stakes record 1:37.20 for the 25-year-old Javanil Patterson's 100th winning career ride.
Really and truly, it was very important for me because it was my 100th mark, is it? And really and truly, I really worked for this race, and I talked to the trainer over and over, and he really gave me a nice instruction, and I ride it very good. Plan was to stick on the rail, and after I see the horse in front, me kind of lie down on the rail in front me, I decided to switch outside, and when I switch outside, there's that look like the horse really need that, and it kicked for me, and that was it.
Saturday's other big event, the Caribbean Sprint for the Glen Mills Trophy, saw ex-champion jockey Dane Nelson coming up big, closing in on the leaders in the blue silks on the outside to score with the favourite Chase the Great.
They turn for home in the Caribbean Sprint Championship. They leave the quarter pole behind. Mr. Universe on the rail, harassed now by Peking Cruise. Watch Chase the Great in the blue on the wide outside. These 3 are the main contenders as they thunder past the furlong pole, and now Chase the Great has hit the front. Mr. Universe, does he have anything left? Peking Cruise is running his heart out, but it's Chase the Great on that lead. Dane Nelson will have his 2nd win as he takes the championship with Chase the Great.
Fresh from a solid season in Canada where he had another Northland Spark top 4 finish, Nelson gets Chase the Great home, a 2 3/4 length winner over Mr. Universe. Consistent, but only his second win in 8 starts so far this season. Chase the Great clocks 111 even for 6 furlongs for trainer Dwight Chen. The Super Stakes weekend for some owners having its climax Sunday with the annual yearling sale. An elegant chestnut filly, Lot 45, achieving the day's record sale of 5.1 million Jamaican dollars. That's approximately US 40,000, purchased by Trinidad and Tobago's Rawdon Kanta Prasad. The offspring of the American stallion Blue Pepsi Lodge, making her a half-sister to 2018 Jamaica Oaks winner Fairuz.
Now to Barbados. The third season of racing kicked off at the Garrison Savannah on Saturday with the Midsummer Classic winner Brave Star scoring a huge win in the Mega 6 Breeders' Classic after taking charge late race.
Brave Stars open up daylight on this field. The others have been left for dead. As the race come towards the corner, Brave Star, this is a classy performance. Tolan is given is on the chase. Relegated in third is Jackman and the Gap. They come towards the corner and halfway ward. Back from a 6-month ban. Looks for win number 2 on the card. It is Brave Star by 4.5. Stolen not today. Jackman and the Gap not today. And Night Rider, oh, not at all. Halfway up the stretches is all Brave Star. This is a magnificent performance. Class is class. Form is temporary.
Lyndon Yard on commentary. Derby runner-up Brave Star, easily the best in the Mega 6 Breeders' Classic, clocking 2 minutes 00.60 seconds, going 9 furlongs in a 7 3/4 length win on the Garrison turf under jockey Afri Ward for owners Bills Inc. Champion trainer Victor Cheeseman with a 3rd consecutive win in this Breeders' Classic after back-to-back wins in 2016 and 17 with top-rated Northern Star. In the secondary featured double draw Breeders' Stakes and Trophy, an exciting finish watched from a combox by Dean Springer.
And there are no more turns. And Naomi sweeps by on the outside and picks it up. Maria Rwanda, right hand drive on the outside. Good vibration with renewed effort. San Pedro crowding home on the inside. It's Naomi on the inside, on the outside. Good vibration. Picking him up and putting him down. It's Good Vibration who swoops to win it now.
Finishing fast on the outside, 8-time champion jockey Anderson Tom Trotman rouses the Andrew Nunes filly Good Vibration to a winning finish, edging away from the favourite Naomi and top jockey Ricky Walcott for the victory. Good Vibration scores by a length and a half, clocking 1:11.20 for the 5.5 furlong sprint for trainer Nunes and owner Sir Charles Williams.
In Trinidad and Tobago, a spectacular loss to first rail run by ex-champion jockey Ronald Ali gave Sea of Gdansk a fine win in Saturday's feature.
Commentator Nick Chady brings them into the home stretch with Ali last aboard the 6-year-old mare.
Tis a vibe, and Wilma Gandhi shows the way into the stretch here. 300 out they are. She gets away by 2 lengths to Lord Silver. Mediva trying to come back. Divine Inspiration. Reggae Rhythm is running on strong toward the outside and down toward the rail is Sea of Gdansk. They're all gonna go to catch Tis a Vibe. Here comes Reggae Rhythm and Sea of Gdansk with a burst of energy toward the inside. Sea of Gdansk comes rolling up the inside to grab the lead, and she takes it.
What a finishing burst from Sea of Gdansk. The 6-year-old mare getting the win, her 3rd from 13 starts so far this season by 3/4 of a length as a 9-5 bet for trainer Fred De Freitas, clocking 1:33.03 for the 7.5 furlong trip on turf.
An update now on the Patrick Husbands injury before we go. The record 8-time Sovereign Award winner as Canada's Jockey of the Year, still hospitalized with a broken pelvis after a fall he suffered earlier this month at Toronto's Woodbine racetrack.
The 45-year-old Barbadian riding ace, able to occasionally leave his hospital bed with the help of his baby daughter Charity. He has now started rehab after 2 surgeries and promising his fans he will be back in the saddle in the new year. No definitive word yet though on exactly when he will resume race riding.
We've been at the track covering top stories and exciting races in the sport of kings. Check us out again next week.